The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the running back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Nolan. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Brought down throw, loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. Bringing pressure. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Fafita. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes their way on the field. On the ground, it's Haynes. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that short completion. Some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking downfield. It's Nolan. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Secondary backed up off the ball now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here we go. The 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Back to pass. It's Nolan. He's hit as he throws it. He makes the grab. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a shotgun run call. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Is handed off out of the shotgun. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Dropping back. It's Fafita. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Direct snap to the back. Breaks into the clear. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. First and goal for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Throw to the running back in the flat. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick throw caught on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's a first and 10 play. To throw, it's Nolan. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Inside the 30. He's in the clear.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they'll use the ground game here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Nolan. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Bennett. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks right for a quick completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. To the air, it's Nolan. That's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one.
Okay, ready?
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for a man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. To throw, it's Fafita. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
They're setting out to try the PAT. They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Shotgun, will hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back to throw. It's Nolan. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They bring the punter onto the field now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the second half is a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out of the field, hoping to start a drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Turner. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Caught behind the line. It's Burrell. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Caught on the outside. It's Turner. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking for some space. It's Marshall.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Oh, what a grab! More out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Fafita. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. End zone ahead. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The handoff to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Fafita. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Warren.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down and 10. Ball handed off. Defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play on the drive. On the run, it's Johnson. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time when we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. A handoff from the shotgun.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, he's lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.